So we're looking pretty good at $700 profit right now. I just adjusted my stop loss to $500 profit. So if the trade happens to reverse, I'll still cash out with $500 profit, flipping the account. But I have my take profit set at 800. So the challenge will be passed if it continues to drop down. Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy. Bless not be sure to follow me on IG. And I know you see the title of this video. It's true, I do have a job.
Time is slipping away from me.
And if you are my manager and you're currently watching this video and I'm still there, if I'm still there, don't be mad at me, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, okay? Forgive me. But if I'm not my way, hey, it is what it is. I couldn't do it no more. So the title of this video, yes, I do have a job, but since y'all love trading so much, you feel me? After this call, I'm gonna go over a live analysis just to give y'all a little bit of information on really, you know what I'm saying? The only reason why I'm doing this video, because I have to show y'all I'm human, and I also have to show y'all, well, not y'all, I really want to show myself in the future, just where I've came, you know? So let's get straight to it, man. All right, so I've only been working this job for 1 week. It's only been about 5 days, literally, okay? And after my first day, I told myself, yo, I gotta get up out of here. I picked the wrong thing. This is not for me. This was my first in-person job. I was just trying to get out the house more. But this job is not for me. I'm on my feet all day. I gotta drive, I gotta waste gas. You know, gas prices up. And the worst part about having a job and being a day trader is you make way more money than all of your bosses in about 10 minutes. I literally made my whole entire paycheck in 10 minutes. And now imagine having to work a whole 9 to 5. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy. You got people just talking to you however. They don't talk to me however, because I got a degree. But it's just the fact that, you know, I have a boss. That's the part that's getting to me, you know, like it's very aggravating. But I need to look for a different job, because this job is just not it. Like I'm tired of it already. I'm on my feet too much. Yeah, just 1 week and I'm already tired of it. My second day, I was aggravated. Like being on my feet all day, listening to people that don't make as much money as me, it was just aggravating, you know. But what it is teaching me is to be humble, you know. You gotta be humble. Can't really look at yourself above people, even though whatever situation you may be in, and you can probably see their situation just by how they are, you know. You can't just feel better than somebody. So this job is definitely teaching me a lot. Being humble, really not taking things for granted. It's really boosting my trading journey a lot, because, you know, like I'm already being humble. So, you know, being humble, practicing patience, that's what you really need as a trader, you know. That just builds discipline. It's gonna build character, you know. Yeah, man, having a job is very new. I just don't like being told what to do. And I got injured the other day. Do you see that right there? Manager was literally calling me. He was like, he bust out the door. He was like, yo, what you doing? Because I'm just sitting. I'm just trying to get paid to do nothing. I'm just sitting there. I guess he caught me. He was like, oh, well, come do this. I get up and I bang my head like a little kid.
You're a victim.
Little child protecting guards on the corners. Like, it really, that was really embarrassing. But the fact that this right here, that's a sign, my boy. That's really a sign that I gotta get up out there, bro. They hurt my pockets, they hurt my time, and they hurting me mentally. You dig what I'm saying? So I did end up getting a job. Now we're gonna check out the charts. We're gonna look at a trade from earlier, just to look at my analysis, just to see what I did, so that you guys can be able to make you some money to get out of your jobs, or make money before you go to work. It's not the best feeling in the world, because if you make too much money, you're gonna be angry. But if you make a good amount of money, like maybe like $200-300, then going to work, and then you feel me, oh, it's paycheck, you feel me, then hey, that's for you. So let's check out the charts, and I'll see y'all there. right, now it's time for the trading part of the video. If you stuck around, shout out to you. Make sure you hit that subscribe. But when I was doing this in real time, I was switching back between TradingView and MetaTrader, and for some reason my TradingView wasn't recording. I'm not sure why. So I'm gonna be able to show you how the money looks, but I'm not gonna be able to show you the candlestick, how things look when I enter the trade, you know? All right, so let's get into why I took this trade, okay? All right, so this is the trade that I did want to take. This would have been a great setup, but it was at the 9:30 candle. I personally do not recommend trading at the 9:30 because you don't know what the market is going to do. It's literally the opening. So what I like to do is I like to trade after 9:40 because that means I have a good understanding of what the market just did, and I can prepare myself for anything that it's about to do. So let me tell you why I took this trade. So I'm on the 1 minute time frame because I'm a scalper. These are my trading sessions. This is the Asian session, this is the London session, and this is the New York session, okay? So what I noticed was it was really a bunch of consolidation. The market was moving left and right. So this was the high of the Asian session. This was the high of the London session. So I was like, okay, bet. So me knowing how the market goes nowadays, like it's all about taking people out. So I was like, the market is going to come take these people out, and then it's going to do its original move, or it's just going to drop after taking these people off. So that's what I did. I waited for it. So it shot up at 9:30 when it got to around this 10 o'clock mark, and this red line right here, that's just the line that I marked, literally the highs of both sessions, okay? So I was like, all right, as soon as it gets to this line, it starts to reverse. That's when I'm going to get into the trade, and look exactly what it did. It got to this line, shot up a little bit more, and then it started to reverse. This would have been a better entry, but you never know. You didn't know the market was going to go down from right there. But right here, once I seen it get to this point, I was like, yeah, the market is going to go down, and I popped the trade. And this was a pretty good trade, can't even lie to you. So
This is nice.
and that was the most money I've made in a trade. Well, that was the most money I made that fast. Like it was really fast, okay? So I didn't trade this day. This was Wednesday, but you can see from the Asian session, you really have a bunch of consolidation. But the London session, it was a telltale sign that the market was going to do something since it was a big drop. So I was like, all right, when it comes down to the New York session, I'm gonna wait to see how that 9:30 candle plays out, and then I'm going to take my trade. You know, it's all about being patient at the end of the day. Okay, so this was the low for the London session. So I'm like, all right, at 9:30, if it was to drop, if the New York exchange was to drop at 9:30, I'm like, all right, as soon as it gets down here, I'm taking the buy. Okay, so let's see where 9:30 is. Bam. So 9:30, it did come up, but the overall move was the sell. Okay, and it did drop. So it dropped to this point right here. This was a little bit, well, it was a lot lower than the previous session. So let me just put that right there. And I always change that to red, since my red dotted lines, those stands for the lowest of the session. So it did drop a lot further, but you know, it's all about being patient. What I like to do is I like to wait to see it really reverse before I get into the trade, okay? So I seen it come down, bam. I'm like, okay, and this is why I'm kind of mad I'm not able to show the charts in real time. I don't care to show y'all the money. I want to show y'all the actual chart so that y'all can be able to trade, you know? But it's all good. So next video I got y'all, I promise. So it continued to shoot down. Right here I almost got into the trade, but I was like, nah, I need to see the candle end up being white. Okay, so my buy candles are white, my black candles are sells. So I was like, okay, if a candle ends white, that's when I'm gonna get into the trade because it already took out the low of the previous session. So right here I did enter the trade. I believe I entered somewhere right here, or I could have even entered right here. I know it wasn't no higher than up here. Like this was literally my entry right there, okay? And I normally don't do stop losses. My stop losses are so tight. I just do this right here just to give myself a little bit of structure. But my stop losses are so tight, even though when I trade, I'm kind of going against the trend. My stop losses are so tight and my take profits are like so big. Like even if I was to lose about 4 trades, if I win 1 trade, I make up for those 4 losses, you feel me? So that's just my little method of it, you feel me? All my stop losses are very tight, and I don't even mind losing because I know if I win 1 trade, I'm gonna get it right back ×2, you feel me? So I did end up taking this trade right here, and I took it up here. I could have probably took it up here, but you know, I didn't want to be too greedy. This was already a 100 pointer, so you know, I wasn't gonna do too much. But that was my trade. I'm gonna show y'all how the profit had looked, and y'all can just see how it looks. Okay. It's crazy because I told myself, all right, at 190, I'm gonna have enough for 500. My goal was to get 500. At 190, that's when I closed the trade. So tell me how I'm literally off by like 60 cents. I was so mad because like I just wanted to get it over at the point. It was only, I believe, my 4th day. So you know, after I was short by like 60 cents, I just popped 2.01s on NAS, and it just kept going up because the buy was still there literally. So yeah, man, so your boy is now a FTMO funded trader. Yes, sir, straight like that. And I passed it so fast. Like, I literally passed it on my 4th day. And here's a tip. So if you ever are to pass your FTMO or whatever challenge, if you ever able to pass it early, what I would recommend is, you know, trading a pair. Like, just trade like a BS pair. I was trading AUD CHF. I would just pop in 0.01s. Just so I can accumulate those minimum days. My big takeaway from actually passing my FTMO challenge is when I trade, I didn't have any emotion. Like, if I lose, it didn't matter because my risk to reward ratio was perfect. It wasn't perfect, but it was great. So that's how I passed my challenge, right? The stuff I went over today, that's how you can pass your challenge. Not by, you know, taking a bunch of trades, you know, just making sure if you're going to lose, your wins have to be triple times your losses, all right? And that's how you can pass your challenge. And don't ever overthink things. It's just simple. At the end of the day, it's simple. People used to always say trading is simple. It's not even all that. And I understand it now. Like, it's very simple. You just have to have proper risk management, discipline, and patience. And can't have no emotions. You gotta have no heart. Like, if you lose money, it's okay. Get it right back the next day, and don't overtrade. I was only trading like from like 9:32 to like 10, one time a day. That's it, straight like that. I wasn't overtrading or nothing. So I hope this video fit you well. I hope I said something that changed your trading journey, because my trading journey has changed forever. And if you do need help trading, if you want to join my group, then, you know, of course, hit me up on Instagram. You gotta follow me first. I'm not responding if you ain't following and you ain't like no pictures. No, I'm playing. Not for real. But yeah, so if you want to join my group, you know, hit me up on Instagram. And if you also need help passing your FTMO account, hey, hit me up on Instagram. Say you need help. I got you. All right. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. Like all my pictures, please. Follow me on TikTok. I'm gonna start doing a lot more stuff on TikTok just to really build my brand out a little bit more. But yeah, man, I hope y'all really did enjoy this video, man. It's your boy Flex, man. I'm gone. Oh yeah, watch this.